Today we're showing you how to make fake guns look real. Welcome to Prop Shop, I'm your host Chris, and in this episode we're showing you how to make one of the most vital props to any horror, action, or thriller movie, and that is the gun.
Hey!
Get down.
Once you finish this build, there are many safety precautions you have to take. If you're filming and no one knows that you're doing so, people can think this is a real gun, and that is very dangerous. So make sure everyone around you is knowledgeable that you are filming something. Now without further ado, let's get this build started. Our materials include some silver spray paint, black spray paint, black acrylic, and some sort of toy gun eligible for being transformed into a more realistic looking prop. In my case, I also purchased some red spray paint for my shotgun shells that this gun came with. Now if you have absolutely none of these materials, this build is going to cost you about $32. But keep in mind that the prop comes out looking fairly nice, and you can use this technique on any other prop gun. Now, a very first step for virtually any prop gun is to get rid of the orange tip or any other orange areas on your gun. Use black spray paint for this process. Always spray paint in a very well ventilated area. In my case, the next step was to spray paint the shotgun shells red, but keep the gold part concealed with painter's tape. Once your gun is dried, we move on to the next step, which is weathering. This is the step that will truly bring the gun to life. In order to weather the metal areas of a gun, take an old paintbrush or sponge and do the following. Take your old paintbrush or sponge and spray paint a little bit of silver on the bristles of the brush or the corner of your sponge. Now, use this to create small scratches on the surface of the metal areas of your gun. After I finished weathering, I had this. In my opinion, it looks great. Now I can move on to making the wooden areas more realistic by using a more toned down weathering technique. For the weathering of the wooden areas, I've mixed some black acrylic paint and water together. What I will now be doing is putting this on the wood and quickly wiping it off with a tissue in order to create a more realistic tone. Once you finish the process of swiping away some of the black acrylic and water mix, you should have this tone of wood, which is far more realistic than the original product. And just like that, after following these steps, you have your very own realistic gun prop. And as stated before, it is key that people around you know this is a prop gun. If they don't, this can cause some real problems. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of the Prop Shop. If you enjoyed, don't be afraid to drop a like, read, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, tell us in the comments below. Remember, we upload every Saturday, and thanks for watching.